you're in sport mode, but without this pedal box thing. So like I told you, we do a bit of aftermarket. You know, we actually approve some of the aftermarket modifications.
Yep.
So this throttle controller is one of them.
Is it installed? Right?
Yeah, it's actually installed.
Oh, okay,
so
okay.
the button is there. You can, so like now you drive, you can feel the throttle is sharp, but not as sharp. So with just this button here.
Okay. So it's an on-off thing.
Yeah, it's a different. You see, can you feel? You just touch the throttle. The throttle becomes super sensitive.
Yeah, correct.
And it really wants to go.
Yeah, very eager.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is with the thing on now.
Yes, we did in the higher setting, they call it the sport mode.
Just nice when you turn it on, got speaker.
Yeah.
The one is a tune.
The other one is literally tuning up the engine.
Oh, okay.
So from a stage 1 will get you from 280 to anywhere between 320 to 330 horse.
Yeah. 50 horse increase.
Increase.
Okay. But this is not standard, right?
No, these are add-ons that you can buy after purchasing the car. You know, after 1 year you get bored. You know you're used to the power.
You don't have to buy it at the time of purchase.
Yeah. You can just add it on.
Oh, the throttle is
super.
The car's super eager, man.
Yeah. So some people like it this way. So
for day to day is a bit
but
too
day to day is too much. So you just with a few flicks of a button, you can just make it very comfortable again.
I love the way the car just, like Roger said, it just pivots and it's so agile.
Yeah.
Changing lanes is like so quick, you know.
Yes.
It's just very, very quick.
It's all down to the chassis.
It's crazy.
This is one of the best chassis that you can find in the market right now.
I think you need to bring this car for a Genting run. Wow, crazy, man. It's just... Wow.
Yeah. And you can see, this, despite being a ZF gearbox, it shifts almost as fast as a DCT, a twin clutch. There is no transmission lag at all. Yeah, see, once you downshift, it goes in.
Yep.
It's part of the Ferrari-ness, I guess. It's the way,
Ferrari DNA.
Yeah, the Ferrari DNA is in the steering. The steering rack is so quick and dynamic.
Yep.
So the downshifts, right? It will ref match the downshifts if you just pull the left pedal and hold. So it will blip and bring it down.
Sorry, say that again.
So if you pull and hold, like later, you will ref match and then pull all the way down.
Okay. Yep. So if I want a downshift, I just hold it down.
You just pull and hold, then you will just rum.
And then step down the gears.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
Yep. So it's all these are the little Ferrari things. Like even the pedals, right? Like right now you're in manual, right?
Yeah.
If you pull both pedals, it will neutral the gearbox.
Okay. Just
and you can pedal in also. So if you just pull the plus, you are in gear already.
Okay. That's some of the supercar quirks.
Yes, correct.
Alright.
So you shift. Yeah, because the rev the rev climbs so fast, you must literally shift faster than you can anticipate.
Okay.
Yeah, shift. Yeah, see up. You see how fast the gearbox goes in?
Yeah.
It's fast. So like now you want to slow down, you just pull the left pedal and hold.
Okay.
So it will ref match all the way down.
Okay. Got it. Yeah. Very unsettling too.
So there's 3 driving modes. A is advanced efficiency, which is your eco mode. So in this mode, what the ECU does is it actually cuts back on power. It makes the gearbox shift up a lot faster, so you're on very low revs. But it gives you very good efficiency. But power, of course, is the compromise.
Okay.
N is your default or your natural driving mode. That's why it's called N. And then if you want to drive more spiritedly, you just turn. Yeah, and you are in dynamic, which is the sport mode. So in this mode, a lot of things happen. Like you get overboost on the turbos. The gearbox actually holds the ratios. Suspension stiffens up because these cars all come with adaptive suspension. And then you get a more dynamic feedback from the steering because it's an electric steering. So the steering actually weights up slightly.
Okay. This car has like 2 coolant tanks. I just I just realized that time when doing the Super review. You wanna tell us why it has two coolant tanks? This is very unique, by the way.
Yeah, so essentially this car literally has two radiators. The first one is actually specifically to cool the turbos. So this car runs a Garrett twin-scroll turbo. So one radiator actually runs a cooling system independent of the engine, just for the turbos to cool them. And then the other one is of course the engine itself.
Okay.
Yeah. Hence you get two expansion tanks and two different cooling systems.
And then in terms of horsepower output, this is 2 litre, same engine as the Super, but this has 280 horsepower, right?
Yep. So it's not only state of tune, but some of the internals on the engines are also reinforced. Like
yes,
you get
correct.
forged pistons and conrods. Yeah, so they have done a bit of reinforcements to the engine, and then of course they have raised the boost pressure on the turbos to make it a lot boost a lot higher, and hence you get an increase of 80 horsepower. Yeah, but technically there's also some other differences between the Super and the Veloce. Things like mechanical LSD, bigger brakes, adaptive suspension.
And what's the price difference between this and the Super? Like the latest
Price
Super?
differential is 40,000.
40,000.
40,000, yeah.
Worth lah.
Yeah. You get quite a bit more stuff. Yeah. Even the seats are different, interior is different, even the sound system is different. You get Harman Kardon with the subwoofer and all. Yeah, so it's not just the engine. You get a whole host of other upgrades if you buy the Veloce.
Yeah. Okay. In terms of depreciation, like how much are we looking at?
For Depre on the Veloces, you will probably be looking about just a tad above 20. Of course, if after the discounts and all, I'm quite sure it will be closer to slightly below 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's really no turbo lag.
Yeah.
Amazing, man. You know, some people say like cars they have turbo lag because the manufacturers want to conserve the transmission. I don't know how true. What do you think? What do you think of that?
I guess various factors lah. What makes this car so punchy off the line also is weight.
Oh yes.
It is very, very light because a lot of the components used are aluminium. 70% in fact is aluminium, and this is I think the only car with a carbon fiber prop shaft, rear wheel drive. So it's got a prop shaft and it's carbon fiber. Yeah. Curb weight is 1.6 or less than 1.6 is 1.5 something, so it's very, very light, and that adds to the the nimbleness of the line. Yeah, of course the twin scroll turbos also help so that's why it reduces turbo lag and all.
Yeah, but even like some BMWs using twin scroll also, there's very noticeable turbo lag. It's like really like close to 1 second, then the car starts to pick up. Yeah, but this is wow. Even the base, the Super, also no turbo lag.
Yeah.
And the bolsterings, man, it's like really. Is this like Asian sizing bolstering? Or?
Oh no, this can be adjusted. Okay. So there's actually an airbag in the side bolsters. Later I'll run you through it. Okay. There's actually 2 buttons on the seats. You can actually inflate, so tighten the bolsterings or loosen it.
Oh, nice. Because it's. You know how some cars like it's built for like Angmo sizing?
Yeah.
Then you are sliding around all over. But this one is like perfect for me, man. And I'm not that fat, so average size. So it's like really just perfect, man. The seats.
Actually, this car also has got a lot of tech. So you got things like your blind spot assist, forward collision. You've got adaptive cruise control, lane keep assist.
Okay. Yeah, everything controlled through the infotainment.
Yeah. So there you see all your driver assistance. And it's got all this. You can actually, literally, to a certain extent, it's level 2 autonomy already.
Okay.
Yeah. All you need to do is just put your hand on the wheel, because it will read the lane markings and pull you left, pull you right.
I see.
Yeah. And then you can just set a speed, and you will just follow the car in front. Yeah. So all this is standard features in the car. Yeah.
Quite a clean design.
Yeah.
Like not clunky. Not say clunky. Not messy.
See, unlike now
Mercedes.
if you look, Mercedes, BMW, right, they literally have 2 iPads
correct.
fitted onto the dashboard.
Yeah, correct.
But Alfa, you can see it's all integrated. It's actually, it flows through the cabin.
So you've driven this car definitely quite a lot, I'm guessing.
Yes.
So how's your What's your take on driving this car?
It's a car that you can has two personalities lah. You know, it can be very nice, comfortable. You know, ferry your parents, kids in when you want it to be.
Yep.
And if you want to have a little bit of fun in it, you can just, you know, with a flick of a few buttons, transform the whole drive characteristics of the car and make it a very racy kind of feel.
Yep.
Yeah. So you can see. Yeah.
Oh, the exhaust note is actually not too bad.
Yes. And this is a stop.
Yeah, with a
it's
stop,
completely
yeah.
stopped. Yeah.